What is going on, guys? It's Blader Journal here today, and I'm back with the Beyblade Burst episode 1 review. Now, I was not notified about this. What just happens that I was happened to go through YouTube and saw a Beyblade Burst episode 1 review from someone, and I just tend to go watch it myself. So luckily, there was subtitles on there. So sorry, you guys, if I am late. But if to start from the first episode from the beginning, it all goes back off with this kid. His name is Bart, and he does have brothers and sisters. So first click right there, good character development, some that we did not see back in Metal Fight, which is like having a brother or sister, and that was like with Jenga Zero. We did not see any of that, like having brothers or sisters or other siblings, but it was mainly just them. In this scenario, Bart has a brother and sister, and what ends up happening is that he's in school. He fights his boss. That's what he calls him in the subtitle. He calls him boss. And this is the guy who possesses the Beyblade Ragnarok. And for Bart, he is the guy who possesses Valkyrie. Now, Valkyrie Wing XL, he is a pretty amazing Bey. It's just what was so disappointing at this part is just that Bart did not know how to control nor handle the power of Valkyrie Wing XL. It was disappointing because usually, going back on a nostalgia way, Beyblade Metal Fight and the rest of the series, they were already like kind of experienced with their bays, winning against opponents like on their first try. But when you could see Bart actually go on his first try, Beyblade misses. He's like, if you compare him to Metal Fight, he is like the Masamune in this kind of scene right here, because he did not know how to control Valkyrie Wing XL. I don't know if he like just got the Bey or not. Need to be more details on his past. But when he launches him, he tells him to go. Like go in for some hits and everything like that. And what ends up happening is that it goes up in the air and it comes back down, just crashes on the ground, like how Beyblade knockouts usually are. Other than that, the animation is so awesome, very, very improved from how Metal Fight was years ago. I could tell the hype is going to come up soon once Beyblade hits North America in the English dub. I could just tell that is going to happen. And Beyblade has been dead for like so long, and is really one of my favorite anime, particularly my first favorite anime. And I actually do watch Dragon Ball Z and other different types of anime. I know some of you guys out there who are Dragon Ball Z fans are probably watching this or looking at me like I'm crazy, but Beyblade was really my childhood and everything like that. So it was my childhood before I went into Dragon Ball Z. But anyways, going on further into the episode, you get to see him train his butt off too. He's pulling off a tree. He's saying 3, 2, 1, let it rip and everything like that. His brother and sister are just watching him. They seem to be getting bored, just like showing his normal way. And that's when you get to see Bart's mother. Another good thing that was shown, because we did not get to see Jenga's mother. So you know what? In the comment section below, let me know what you guys think on between the character development between Bart and Jenga. The side stories. What do you guys think on that? Do you guys think that Jenga has a better character development, or is it Bart? So make sure you guys comment down below about that. As we get on to the episode, you get to see his mother, making all these dinners for her kids and everything like that. She's so confident in Bart that he would do well in some type of tournament that he was in, and that's when his brothers and his little brother and his little sister are like just discussing with each other. That's when his mother says she believes in him and everything like that. So Bart is just in his room being silly and everything like that. He's really a funny character. So he goes off, waits in line. He does some kind of like robot stance. It is hilarious. The way how it is now is that you put your Bey logger in some type of machine, and you get to get selected. And it's so funny because he bit his tongue during the picture. So yeah, and with that, he goes off and he fights the boss again. And also another to note that I think I missed out on this part right here, and he fights some dude named Shu, Shuu, and his name is Shu. So he is the guy who possesses Spring Spread Fusion, I believe. And If he does not possess that, make sure you guys correct me down below. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, actually Bart looks up to him as a good blader. It's like he's kind of like, I guess, the Ryuga in this situation. And he is like the strongest, but he wants to fight him in the very finals. And basically, leading to that, he fights his boss. And that's when he loses again to the boss, but it was only 1 point, just like how we do with the real Beyblade Burst. One knockout is 1 point, and a burst finish is actually 2 points. So Ragnarok actually knocks out Valkyrie, like a stadium out, just like how the generic way of Metal Fight was. And then that's when, after that, he then starts to brag about himself, start getting overconfident. That's when Bart gets Ragnarok. He gets serious. He's trying to believe that he can win. His brothers, sisters, and the whole crowd is just watching him. Some was booing at him just for losing the first round, but he gets Ragnarok. Not Ragnarok, but he gets Valkyrie, and Valkyrie is actually some type of man, some kind of warrior on a horse. And then it reminds me of Pegasus, how Pegasus was, he neighs like him. And so after that, he launches the bay, it's time up for round 2. So then, after that, it's like he gets his significant power, he connects with, Valkyrie Wing Excel. And that's when they finish off Ragnarok, and Ragnarok loses in a burst finish, rips him apart. Not like literally like breaks him, but like, he takes him apart. And that's when Ragnarok is finished. And that's when, after that, the boss himself, he did seem like to be a jerk in his early beginnings, but as he got on, accepting a loss, he did become a real decent character. I do see him as like a very useful person in the group as the series go on. And that's where the episode ends. So next episode, I don't know when Beyblade Burst comes on, maybe on Saturdays, but episode 2, which is going to be the guard dog of the underground, which is Kirby's, is giving me so memories of Hades Kerbex. So when I first saw the Bay, when I first heard of it, Kirby's, it reminds me of Kerbex. So it was really named Kirby's, so it changed up the ways, the name. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about episode 1, episode 2. Did you guys, I know some of you guys already, I know some of you guys out there probably already watch it, but let me know in your comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? How would you compare this to the Metal Fight scenes? Make sure you go to my page, Epic Style Gamer, on my YouTube channel, and make sure you subscribe to there, especially for like Dragon Ball Z content. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for Beyblade content, and make sure you go to Epic Dragon Ball Gamer Legends HD, which is a Google Plus thing, and make sure comment down different types of Beyblade battles you would like to see below. And with that, I'll see you guys later.